Hello, this is Apocrypha from APOC Industries with day 15 of Nightfall. We're just going to jump right back in where we left off, in the middle of walling off up here. We've already walled off the rest of our eastern border here, and we're just finishing this border off here. We've got our lovely wall blueprints that we can use for this. Be the best way to do this. Well, let's do it in the fashion that it'll actually line up. I'm not sure about this. It might be better if we had this a different way. And we're going to continue doing what we were doing, which was just grabbing whatever science we had. I'd be better off doing something like this. Again, because I worry about fighters getting in here and, having an easy target. We don't want them to have an easy target. This might also be worth landfilling, but for the time being, we are not going to landfill this. We're just going to call this okay. Now let's see. We want to make sure that these walls are going to line up. Yeah, okay. Not 100% sure where these walls are going to go, but we do have our angled, which may fit in here. It's big, but it might fit. If we could get it lined up. At the same time, maybe not. Could be something like that. This looks like something we could potentially just build directly out of inside and outside corners. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. This might be good enough. And we will connect our path. But we'll try to do so successfully. There we go. The last thing that we need up here is power and radars. So the two things that we need are power, radars, and turrets. The three things that we need up here are power, turrets, and radars. And more science. Let's get power first. I have apparently used the incorrect blueprint on one of these, which is alright. Not a big deal. Power. Where's power coming from? Power is probably coming from Down here somewhere. Close enough for a large power pole down here? Yes, we are. Perfect. Did we... Oh, we didn't connect those two. Okay. We're also going to remove the icons from the map because they're no longer needed. And you guys shouldn't be up there. It seems like a dangerous place to be. And we can bridge this gap. A couple medium poles, no big deal. There we are. Perfect. Whole lot of biters up here. But this is starting to look pretty secure. And I'll go through the process of setting up a few turrets. Not too many, just a few. I feel like this is probably going to be attacked a lot more than our other locations, so we may go a little heavier on the turrets up here. What's going on? There we go. All right. Perfect. So there's our eastern border covered. Eastern border covered. Yeah. The last place that we need to protect is our southern border here. We also eventually will want to kind of replace these temporary structures with something that's a little more organized like this, but that's not a super high priority. Looks like it's lots of ocean out here. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's head down and start looking at that southern wall. See if we can take our car down. Looks like probably not. I look forward to eventually having trains to all these places so that we can not have to walk. I like trains. Anything we need while we're here? Some builder bots. Looks like we might need. Especially if we keep running into gates. Yeah, we only had 6 left apparently. Great. Let's see. I don't think... Are there lots of trees down here? Yeah, there's enough. We've got enough plots for those though. Could probably use some more bricks. Not going to use that many bricks, I don't think, but wouldn't hurt to have a few. We should be fine for walls, although that is a pretty big gap that we're going to be closing here. Maybe it would be better Maybe it'd be better if we did not. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Let's grab extra walls, I think is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And continue grabbing the science that we can. And I am obviously concentrating very hard on driving. Yeah, okay. So, let's see now. The plan was to just wall off here, but obviously we're going to have trains coming out. I think I'll make one wall here, and then another wall kind of along here like this, which means that we do have some. Whoops, we do have some biters that we got to clear out. We should have more than enough ammo for it. But our wall is going to be going across here where these biters are. I think I actually just ran that biter over. Close enough. I think my lights are flickering. I hope my power doesn't go out. Be weird. We missed a worm over here, so we will go get that as well. Otherwise, we are good to start walling off. Is I can reach from here? Oh, yeah. Perfect. Alright, so let's start clearing out these trees. And these biters are doing what exactly, I wonder? Scouting party to expand? I'm not sure. How odd. Alright. This one should be pretty straightforward. We're just going to build a wall straight across. Alright, so there's that part. This part is going to be a little bit more complicated because we want to have it be angled a little, but also we want it to be not entirely angled. Like something like this, maybe, I'm not sure. Like we want to be able to get a train out of here. And we seem to have pretty much covered it for red and green science, which is fine. Where's that long wall? Like, I think what we might prefer to do is have this come up this way and then angle it out over there. Yeah, let's do that. And in order to make sure... Oop, why are we getting attacked? That's kind of to be expected. We don't have a lot of defenses up there. It's just our temporary defenses. But they'll be okay, I believe. So how would this look? That would look okay. And I also see that there are some biters who are thinking about it. So we're going to start off by putting some ammo in there. I swear I saw some biters floating around there. This is kind of annoying without lights, so we may just bring down bring down our lights. When I say bring down our lights, what I mean is bring down power. I don't know what's gotten into me tonight. There we go. Now we at least have some lights down here, so it's not quite so dark as it is when there are lights. And we could potentially go another couple of turrets up here maybe, or switching to angled for the rest. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, if we stuck an inside corner here. Oh, hello. Greetings! Welcome, biters. You are actually not all that welcome. Sorry. So we've got our angled tier 0. Put that right here. And our turrets are already doing work. There we go. Wonderful. Oh, geez. Our wall was not entirely built, however. Which definitely makes it a little awkward for when we are expecting to be able to hide behind our wall, but our wall is not built yet. Whoops. So we will get over here and prioritize this. Fantastic. Well, indeed. Okay, so this is exactly what we're looking for, though. Our wall is going to hold here. In theory, anyway. Alright. More bullet shooting speed. Sure, why not? And you know what? We're gonna put more turrets here. They seem to be having a very good time attacking here. And that's probably mostly because I'm here. My goodness, they're going through a lot of bullets. Yeah, we're gonna have to get this supplied sometime very soon, I think. That may be our next major goal. But the important thing is that we are now completely walled off. Get a radar up here. Get one over the other side. One up over here. Yeah. So there we go. We are going to be clearing out some of this to get that iron. But for now, I think, are completely secure within our border here. So everywhere inside here, we should be completely secure. Eventually, we'll want to get some radars set up so that it looks secure, because obviously right now we can't see everything that's inside our territory. But we are confident that we have cleared out the biters that were there. And now that we're completely walled off, there should be no further way for the biters to get in. So, we should be safe. That means we can start thinking about other things. Like, for example, how to get our walls supplied with ammo. The wall blueprints, you may notice, they have a tier 0, which is basically just a bunch of placeholder spots for turrets. Then there's the tier 1, which has belts running either clockwise or counterclockwise, and basically you stick a supply thingamajigger at one end that has ammo in it, and it drops ammo onto a belt, and then that belt basically just loops around whatever outpost or whatever structure you have, and that will feed all of the turrets that are along the wall. and that is how we keep them fed. And then that supply warning circuit will send out a little ping every 10 seconds or so when it gets low on ammo. So that's something that we'll probably be setting up relatively soon, I imagine. And we are out of red and green science. I don't know what this is. Interfaces with the nearest logistic network to assign jobs. I don't know what that means. So we're not going to grab that. We never use shotguns, so we're also not going to grab that. So we're pretty much done with science for now, until we get blue science or military science up and running. But yeah, this has been a good day. We have walled off. We need to upgrade our walls here so that they look a little nicer. And we definitely need to find some copper. Chances are what we'll do is when we go and tap this iron here, we'll stick a radar array out there to scan a little bit further out. But in the meantime, that seems like a good place to call it for today. Thank you very much for watching. This has been day 15 of Nightfall.